It's your boy, the Slim Assassin with the passion, Big A. And
we have a special guest.
Yeah.
Ladies.
It's Crystal. I'm Crystal.
Oh, nice intro.
It's Crystal. I like how you did that.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, that's dope. For sure.
Shut up.
So I guess it's D nice with it since we doing it's, you know.
You should have came in with the 6'5" nice. Do it twice.
It's
Say
early.
it nice with the rice. It's,
The rice. It's early.
alright, I appreciate that. What's going on
Thanks
with
for
y'all?
tuning in, everybody.
For
We
real.
back.
We are back, man. We took a week off. I appreciate y'all for checking in, seeing what was going on with the show. I appreciate all the hit ups. You know, that makes me feel good knowing that people was actually wanting some of this product. I appreciate you guys for sure, for sure. Huh? That sounded like work. Oh, man, yeah. So it's good to see y'all, man. You know, it's been a lot of things going on lately. We like to tip our hats off to Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
R.I.P. to him.
God bless.
Salute. God bless to him and his family. Most definitely. A sad situation.
Yeah.
Man.
Crazy.
That's
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. Most definitely came out of nowhere.
That's for sure. But, you
Wait,
know.
him saying most definitely, or the? Because he said that all the time.
No, the whole Nipsey.
Oh, okay. You said that most definitely.
The whole
I
Nipsey
felt
thing.
that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you got something against that? You didn't like it?
No.
He says most definitely after everything.
I love
like
that.
Dick out of nowhere.
Where's that from? Why?
I don't know. I think it sounds good. It sounds smooth.
Most
Look,
definitely.
Look,
last
listen to
year,
it, listen
We
to it.
wrapped up every show. He be like, most definitely. And that's how we know the song for the show.
I'm getting better. But look. Yo, what's up, Crystal? Hey, you know, I'll see you later. Most definitely.
What is
Don't
that?
that sound good?
No, that sounds like something like
That
not
sounds-
a pimp, but it sounds
That's
really.
creepy.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, I'll see you
yeah.
later. Most definitely.
Yeah. Yes.
Look at it.
Come on.
Definitely.
Most definitely. Like, come on.
That
Is that crit?
is that me?
I guess somebody was fucking with it.
That is a bad. No, that is bad. I need a whole nother laugh.
That's for sure. For sure. I was like, damn, Crystal.
Dude, that is
I'm
not
like, she
funny.
ain't here twice. You heard her? I'm like, she talking to him.
Throw the whole laugh away.
Yeah.
No, I have a new laugh now.
Yeah, I use. Well, all females got multiple laughs. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's word.
It depends on who they with.
Yeah.
No, they just got like 10, like a selection, like 10 laughs in the back ready. Like if they think the dude
Yeah.
cute, but the joke's kind of ass is like a certain laugh.
Yeah.
If, you know what I'm saying? It's all kind of laughs. Am I lying?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I told you.
If you're not that
What if she
funny,
give you one of those? Ha ha! Yes, I did.
Whoa.
that's somebody's mama.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, remember on Friday the moms when she was laughing on the
Yeah.
phone? That
And
means
that's
she
why I
feeling
said
it.
somebody mama.
That means she feeling it.
I
I would think so. She was showing love. All right. Whatever. Most definitely.
What we talking about, y'all?
We talking about a lot, man. We're gonna start off with we're gonna talk about laws and attraction.
Wow.
That just sounded like that should just had a nice little R&B song with it. As I said that, most definitely at the end of that, it should have been the most. Anyway, okay, I'll chill. All right, let's get into it. D Nice.
Okay.
Into the laws of attraction?
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay. That was a weird pass off.
You know,
but-
because it was weird because we actually had the conversation outside of the show, and it,
yeah.
you know, we really kind of found some. We found some, opened up some doors.
Right.
Man.
Like what? Give me a door. So we can open it and break it
Man, we
down.
was just talking about when it comes to law and attraction, how mostly women going for the status and the money. Is that
So just money and status.
Money
so
and
it's
status.
the law of attraction, not laws and attraction. You keep saying
my
laws
fault?
of
My
attraction.
fault. You
So,
know how I do.
Yeah, there's most definitely going to be a correlation between money and status, or
Right.
material things, and the status of someone. Or we could just say money and materials,
Mhm.
and then you can use status and accomplishments as separate. You know, because people want successful partners. They seek success, and what they're looking for, people often list that as a requirement. Like,
Right.
let's say he has to be smart,
Yep.
you know, cute, successful, like, you know, so that whole status of a success is a whole thing in itself. But
Yep.
as far as money and material go, I think that's important in today's society, though.
Facts.
Like, you don't have to be the richest person, and you can't just be broke too. But you know, it's a lot entail with that. You agree?
I do definitely agree. I think it's like a, not in between, but when I heard you say something about money, at least something, a good 9 to 5 would be nice.
Be able to pay half.
Yes.
That's where I'm at with
Yes.
it. If just, at least if you could do half, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that.
Yeah, a good something. At least make more. Oh God, I don't want to be so mean, but I would love if they make more than $16. That's just me.
But what if he don't, but he getting it though? Like the OT is crazy.
Yeah, I have
See what I'm
someone that's
saying?
like that. That OT is
She
bananas.
said she had someone else.
Okay. What that mean?
Yeah. So definitely money is definitely money is a factor, most definitely. But
Materials,
materials. What do you mean? Like as in the cars, the
cars, jewelry.
Yeah, but you know what's so funny? I used to think that I wanted a man with a great, up-to-date car. But this particular guy now, it's like two different cars. One is like a maybe almost up-to-date one, but the other one is very, very old school, and I still love it. I love it. Like, I don't even care. And I feel like it's so humble for him to even step up to me or come to my house and pick me up in an old car like that. And I just love it. And I never thought I would, so I know for a fact. The cars, that's so old to me.
That's the
Like
thing,
that's so
man.
it's so
Hey, but
overrated.
Some cars,
Overrated.
It just make your side profile hit a little different. Like when
Oh, that's
just
a
chilling,
fact.
like,
That's a fact. Cause
you know,
I done
like,
been
we
in.
got those. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah. I done been in some good whips and I done been in some buckets, and the looks is
Right.
for sure different.
Yeah.
Like I be
Most
like,
definitely.
damn, like I work, baby. Like I'm in the bucket, but I work.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but yeah.
And it's sad. That's so crazy.
That's
But what if? Okay, so you saying you think that she should be able to bring half, right?
at least.
At least.
At
That's
least.
the minimum, right?
That's the minimum.
So what if she make more than you, like 3 times more than you, and now you the one she look at like that ain't half of what I got.
But it's, I mean, when I'm saying half, I'm mostly looking at as far as the bills and shit.
Right. If she making 3 times your pay,
Right.
your pay ain't half. You can't bring half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Oh, shit, that's deep. I'll be,
Like,
yeah.
you know, that's why I say
Yeah.
you don't. My outlook on that is gray. It's not a direct answer. It's more or less like you don't have to be the richest, but even if you are, or you don't make as much as me,
Right.
that shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Because that can be fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, subjective.
Yeah, yeah. And when I say that, I don't really mean it as like that's like law in
Right.
my. You know what I mean? I'm just saying
Right.
it would be nice. It's helpful as far as being in a relationship and
Oh, yeah,
being in a
most
home. You know, moving
Yeah.
in with a person that really helps a lot.
Yeah.
This is a reach.
Yeah.
But have you seen Acrimony?
I seen it.
That's
Okay, so what if 2 people meet each other?
Yeah.
Like, let's not take what happened there, because that was what 16 years or 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that long. But what if you meeting somebody and they in that grind before they come up? Like, you know what I'm saying? You catching them where it's about to pop, it's about to blow, it's about to break, but they don't got it right now. Like, they
Wow.
down. But they, you know, the dreams, aspirations, the work ethic, everything is there.
Right.
You know, does that not count for anything? Does goals, having a game plan, having a strong work ethic, determination, motivated, like everything that you looking for, this man has. It just haven't happened.
Right.
that right there. Let me tell you something. That is so crazy. That's a lot of patience. That's a lot of patience. And I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of prayer. I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot of patience
Well,
and
you
prayer.
guys just met. It's not even you haven't.
But what do you mean, like met, like just 3-4 days? Just say, just give
Yeah,
me.
like y'all
just,
just crossed paths.
Oh,
You just met. 'Cause
then-
you know when you meet somebody, you go down the checklist in your mind.
you, I know I do.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like
damn.
now y'all going on a few
Yeah.
dates and
Yeah.
y'all opening up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking, getting to know each other. You starting to see that okay, he embodies what I'm looking for, but the end result of him is not what he's not at the end result man I want.
Right, and I think that's
Yeah.
still like it's a lot of patience for me because I'm very impatient. I'm
Would you
very
take the
impatient.
chance to see what happens? Even though you said the money and material things don't mean anything, but would
No,
you?
I think I would, especially if he talking a real game plan and it's a good strategic type of game plan and it's thought out and it just looks so real. Like I can see him in that space in another 3 months. However, then yeah, like I said, it's patience and a lot of thinking. It really
Because
is.
apparently he like you. He told you his game plan.
That's what I'm saying. No,
Because I'm not saying.
no, bro. When I tell you, no, that's true, and I love that you said that. For a man to do that, that's what I have to take in consideration. And I didn't
We
want
gotta
to get
talk
into
about
that, but yeah,
We gotta talk about
by
that.
you even saying that, I think that us as women, we looking. It's so funny. We overthink already. So we're looking at all these things, but we don't even look at the fact that he's telling you this. So he might. I don't know. I love that you said that, because I'm just starting to be that type of person that I'm starting to look in a whole nother direction when I hear men talk about their goals or their aspirations or their dreams, when they don't have to tell me that. So if they tell me that, I have to really think like, damn, he really see me as something, or he even see me in his future. And I'm not gonna lie, I have somebody that really constantly puts me in his future, but it's like, it ain't going nowhere. Like, I'm not seeing it, but you constantly, however, whatever. But
The hypotheticals and all that.
yes, yeah.
But I think on the bad end of that situation, I got homegirls that's been in those situations dealing with people that's rapping and really damn near that close, but they just not bringing nothing to the table. They kind of say it get exhausting.
That's what she said, patience.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely have to have
but
patience.
just in,
And then
from
the
what
rap,
I know,
I don't know about a rap. I think that's probably one thing
I've
I'm not
seen
about to
that
play.
though. I've seen that where a woman just
That's
dipped
lazy,
on
though.
that rapper.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
and
doing
then
that.
he hit though. I've seen it when he
Really?
hit. And it's like, ooh.
But a rapper can get a job.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
true.
you need to
That's
have,
true.
you
That's
need
true.
to get a.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have time to write. You can go be working and be
But see,
like,
in
Yep.
this
Yeah.
situation that I'm speaking
Yeah.
on, it was on some. He wanted to be
A straight rapper, like nothing
yeah,
else.
and that shit hit, and it was like, damn.
Oh, see.
Yeah, so
I mean, no, everything happens for a reason, bro.
that's true. That's
That
true.
is like,
That's
everything happens for a reason. Maybe, I'm not gonna get into maybes, but yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, but just from her reasoning and actually speaking on the money,
Right.
and like, you know what I mean? It was like, damn, you could have just
Hold out a little
chilled.
bit.
Yeah, just held out. You know what I mean?
We hate waiting.
Yeah.
If I was dating a
See what I'm
female
saying?
rapper, I'd be like,
Ooh, that's tough.
you know.
That is. If
So
I
I'm
hear,
just saying, like say, I was just saying, like, because I can't put myself in
Yeah.
the
Put me-
woman's shoes,
put
so
me-
I'm just
yeah.
flipping it. So let's just say the female rappers, they do blow up like male rappers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm just saying, in a hypothetical world, if I was dating a female rapper, I don't think I would be an up and coming one. I don't think I would be patient because the hit and miss factor of that artistry is very low.
Most
So
definitely.
I'd be like, I'm good. I'm not the one
Yeah.
for you. Like,
You couldn't tough
Yeah.
it out.
no, I would tell her I'm not the one for you. Like
Yeah.
we're not compatible on that layer.
yeah,
Like we don't match there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
and that is what it is.
So, but yeah.
Even if she hit you with the like, give me a few more months.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go through a few of those. Give me a few more, and then
Yeah.
after that, I'll be like, okay.
Three
Yeah.
striker.
Yeah.
So what about material things? What if it's like this person just you only with not you only with it. What if this person that you kind of like, but not really? But he showers you with gifts. He's cashing out, paying all this stuff.
Come on, you better come on,
Sending
Eddie
car
Nice.
service,
It's dangerous.
flowers
better
to the
come on.
job. He's giving you all the material stuff, but you just kind of like on some.
But that's the way. That's mostly. I mean, not to come at the women like that, but just from what I see on the gram and shit like that, that's mostly what these women is doing right now. Is for the cat with the material gold chain. You know what I mean? He popping it. That's
All the tattoos.
they loving it
I
right
love the
now.
tattoos.
They.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, look at you. You know, melting and shit now. Yeah, they
No, I
loving
love-
it. They like.
Yeah.
That's what they run into.
I mean, occasional flowers every now and then would be amazing, but now that I feel like, have I ever had that? I don't even know.
Is
I don't
it
think
really amazing, or is it only amazing because your coworkers get to see that you
right,
you know what I'm
and that's
saying?
true. I think that's probably what it is. I think it's. I'm not gonna lie. It's the look of it. We
Yeah.
like the look of
It's
it.
the spectacle.
It is.
Right.
We love the look of it, but they can be all that and be so not even here with it and not even
where I was
here with
going
that,
with it.
and that's really what it is. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's really as we get older and we start to go back and forth with our experiences. I used to want stuff like that. I want to be loved and I want to be thought of and I want all that. And then when I look at the guy in the, like I said, the old beat up car, but he's so humble and he comes to my house and he texts me and he makes sure I'm okay. I want that at the end of the day. I don't care about the like that flower stuff comes and goes. But if this man is genuinely telling you about his dreams and his aspirations and telling how he's supporting you and he has faith in you, I want that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I'm telling y'all, when I'm telling y'all, I'm speaking from my truth. I'm speaking from my stuff right now. I want that at the end of the day because I used to want the guy with the all that, and I know a guy that seemed like he had it all together, had the cars. I'm gonna shut up. But anyway,
Yeah. Talk your shit.
no, because
Keep talking.
What about you, man? What you If the shoe was on the other foot, what you doing?
I'm not like that though, so that really don't. Like I said, I'm more of a humble. I've had nice shit and I done had beat up shit, so I'm humble about my situation. So.
Nah, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like with the female taking that route and you just you.
Me being the lower tier and she popping.
Yeah, she the one that's showering you with all the shit and all that. That's what I'm saying.
That. Wow.
But she don't have anything else. You on the fence about how you feel about her, how much you like her. But she all in with everything's capped out. She all capped. You know what I'm saying? Material, everything. Everything's for the gram. Everything's for the post, for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
kind of a deal breaker. Like, can you rock with that? Could you stomach that?
Nah, I don't think I can stomach
for the perks and then move on. Like,
I'm not with that. I can't stomach that.
It's something to do because it's nothing to do. Like,
no,
that's good.
Yeah, I've been in those situations where I actually, hung out for the bread in my earlier years, and it's cool. But
tax season thing.
Yeah,
just dumb.
Yeah, I done hung out for some tax bread. Damn, yeah.
I
was like, you done right? Like it was sitting on my. Like I wanted to say it, but you like shot it out for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ladies, y'all still got time.
What?
Dude, it's the last. We got till May because I'm behind on my shit. I need to file my shit for real.
Oh no.
If anybody listening that do taxes, hit me up. Cool side of Big A and let me know what I could do. Cause I gotta get there.
H&R Block.
Yeah. But not to throw it off though, but I don't know. That type of stuff kind of scared me a little bit, so I ain't with it.
Did you ever tell her to stop though?
That's a good question.
Nah, because I was having fun.
So I'm
because sometimes it could be I wasn't experiencing these type of things,
right?
So it was like, oh, this shit is fun, but I know I shouldn't be doing it, or I shouldn't be taking this.
Right.
But fuck it, I'm having a good time. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm not like that. Yeah, let's move on. Be nice. Yeah, man. It's like that. You got me digging into my soul right now. Like,
man, it's therapeutic.
I've been wrong, but I'm better now.
Oh my god.
All right.
Keith. I can't laugh. I'm not even going
to dug it out of me.
All right.
You dug it out of me.
Let's jump into a denial aspect of it. Like, so we all know we can possibly attract the people that are bad for us or negative energy. Yes. Women like the thugs and all that shit. They know that they not good for us. We like the one that we know everybody want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas even made a song about it. They ain't looking, I don't want it. Who the fuck said, like,
Eric
really?
Yes.
But, so I'm not going to ask you for no personal experiences, but
please,
hypothetically, do you have a friend
you having me crying
that ever attracted just the wrong type of vibe? Like I know I attract a certain type of female, like, all the time. It's a certain genre of woman that I always appeal to, regardless. So, do y'all have that? And if your hypothetical friend went through it, would you like to talk about it?
We'll start with you, Crystal.
Why?
Because I just got off the seat. Man. I'm still crying on the inside.
You got 2 hours worth of seat, bro.
I'm still crying on the inside, man.
You're dumb.
Let me calm down.
Have I? Yeah, I know I have. Yeah, that the wrong one.
What's the build of this toxic person? Like, what's this genre of man that you attract? Not a specific name.
You mean like the genre? Oh God!
This attraction that you know that's not good for you that you keep attracting. Is it the thugs? Is it the?
It's kind of like in between the
criminals?
thugs. Oh yeah, most definitely the thugs and those. Oh my God, the ones that just say whatever's on their mind, like what's it called? Blunt. The blunt ones. The blunt.
Like that
no, that
Women
blunt.
love that shit.
Like, when I tell you, I couldn't get away from him at all. Yeah. He was just blunt and raw with it, and I hated it, but I loved it. And but that was like all sorts of wrong, and it took me about 6 months to get out of that.
It was getting some gain out of that.
Because it wasn't because it was like so cool, but he'd tell you like, and I'm not gonna lie. One day I think he called me his bitch.
Yeah.
Like the B word, and I'm looking like, but I'm not a bitch. But why when you say it sound wrong?
Well, we all do that when you're not around.
But I don't understand.
You know that, right?
You said what?
We all do that when y'all not around.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't understand.
That's how we talk.
If that's in your mannerism of your vocabulary.
When you talking to your nigga.
Yeah, like
No.
if that's not a part of how you talk, then you won't.
That's what I'm saying. When he first said it to me, I said, "Wait, what?"
But it to you? Like,
yes,
you my bitch?
yes.
Oh.
And I said, "Wait, what?" He said, "Man, Creed, stop."
He put the step down.
No, but I'm
and
like,
you not allowed
no,
it, but
what's
you
I'm
was
saying?
like,
I said, no, so I'm like, I'm not a bitch. So anyway, however, whatever. But no, that one right there. After I experienced that one and the way he was acting, I made sure I stayed clear away from everybody act like him. He just crazy, and I just no, I don't like those.
Yeah, I got like a homegirl that just attract niggas that just like stalk her and like be just like stalking type shit that'll pop up to the house, and that's ill. Like that's it.
You attract stalking, man?
Not me. I said
the homie.
the
homie.
I said the homegirl. Yeah, that's fucked up. You. Oh man. All right. Well, we're gonna come back to it, man. We still talking laws and attraction. We'll be back in a couple of seconds. It's cool side.
I want to stop.
I thought that's just.
The Hub Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl KB, straight out of Inglewood. First time on Hood Jeopardy, about to smash these dudes. They not ready. Been talking trash since I got here. Going for the dub right now.
It's your boy Skrilla Point, straight out of Compton, California. About to get on this Hood Jeopardy, Hub Radio. You know what I'm saying? Get these big W's. I don't know what the other two came to do, but I came to win. They came to lose. Don't snooze. You hear it?
What it do, you already know what it is. It's your boy Juiced Up on them. I came to smash these two contestants. I mean, Drake, for real. Really gotta play this shit. You already know who gon' win, man. I came here for the W, baby, like J Rock. Let's get it, win.
Love is a weapon, love is a trap, it's an addiction, most in the night, afraid of the when I see
Yo, we back. It's the cool side. Tia, what up?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
I'm jealous.
Why are you jealous?
Millennium Tour.
Don't. Oh, you know what?
How was it? Keep it real. I've been waiting to ask you about it. I'm sorry we went off the top, but I had to ask you.
It was about 11 bitches. It was all women, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I probably saw like a couple of dudes.
Niggas ain't pulling up to see Raz B.
And it was, but they were all dressed like everybody came like dressed like 90s.
I'm trying to get in there.
It was pretty lit. Yeah, I went to the Atlanta show.
Did they do the bump check?
Of course.
Did they do what a girl wants?
Of course.
Oh,
is that the one Sammy was at?
At least
Sammy?
Sammy did come
I'm
out.
so mad.
A lot of people, so many
I'm
people
so
came out.
mad.
I honestly don't remember.
He asked me. He didn't say Bow. He said, "Did Bow Weezy?"
Bow Wow came out.
What?
He didn't use the fingers
Y'all,
though.
y'all gotta give Bow Wow his credit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's
was like, oh,
hilarious.
he didn't give us the fingers. Yeah, but it was like pretty lit. I'm kind of thinking if I want to go to the LA show, which is this weekend.
Man.
But I'm like, I don't know if it'll be as cracking as Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, Atlanta, they just got like so many people.
It just better.
Yeah.
Just better.
But it's worth going
It
twice,
was
though.
pretty cool. Bone Crusher came out. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
wow.
wow.
He's skinny now, ain't he? No,
He's still
put the weight
big.
back on?
He's not skinny. Oh,
Well, he had
he
lost
might be
weight.
a little smaller, but he's definitely.
Cause he was on that celebrity, the
He
old
was? Oh, yeah, like the Celebrity Fit Club. or something
Yeah,
like that.
he had lost crazy weight, but that was like 9 years ago.
Yeah, he's, you know, he look alright. It was like bittersweet because it was like, yo, it was a good concert, but at the same time, it's like, we old now. Like, we doing
Baby,
the throwback stuff.
I know.
Well, no, that
I would've loved
we were
that.
kids, they were kids.
know.
It's not really,
True.
you know what I'm saying? It's not like
what
we
I'm
just
saying.
crazy. Yo, everybody from the state, from the performers and audience were kids when they came out.
That's why y'all laughing
Yeah.
about Bow Wow. I fuck with Bow Wow. It's the beat to the old dub. You ride. Hold on, let me restart it. My fault.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
You
that.
fuck with
Play.
What? Bound
I
to
don't
be
remember.
bound.
You were doing
Everybody hit the
You
facts.
doing Usher?
Yeah.
Oh, they did that.
I know
they
Mark,
did
that he was doing
Yeah,
it.
that
that's
one was
hard.
with the choreography too.
Word?
But he gotta find a bag.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
Did he have braids?
No, he got a buzz
stupid.
cut.
Oh, he got to cut off. I ain't seen Bow
My
Wow.
God.
You know who my favorite was? The freaking Yin Yang twins. They did a good
How they
job.
holding up? How they look out there?
They was pretty hype.
Yeah.
These they look good. Raz B
How he look?
was out dancing on Marion.
No way.
No joke. He was eating them niggas. I was
Whoa,
like,
you
okay,
can't say
Raz B.
that.
I'm dead
Oh,
Can't say
I
that.
thought Jake Boog.
Watching
They
live.
made it seem like Jake Boog had got going
Jay
on.
Boog, yeah, he did like a little, like
They
you got served.
I was
Yeah.
about to say when they
Yeah.
free, they
Yeah,
said,
it was lit.
Well,
And
Raz B,
he
I
kind
don't
of made a comment like, man, you know we getting old. These
What?
knees ain't.
Right.
Oh, that's
I was in
hard.
there kind of like, shit, my kneecap was
taking
hurting.
the asthma pump.
Right. Ooh,
Everybody
ooh,
old.
sit down, catch
Everybody
your breath.
30 plus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a lit concert. I
Imagine
said,
the
That
people
look
who were
fun. I
like
swear.
early 20s in the era who still fuck with it. So we was
Right.
like teenagers then.
They like 45, 50.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Ooh.
they was in there
Mhm.
with fat form jeans on.
that
You know
the
what?
jeans with the patches with all the teams on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's how.
I seen y'all in there with jerseys on.
Not me.
You know?
I had the Lisa Frank shirt. Yeah.
Mm,
Nostalgia.
facts. So jelly. I gotta go. I want to go Sunday.
Try to find a
Hopefully.
ticket.
I'm thinking about
Sunday
it.
or Saturday too. They had 2 shows.
Yeah, I know for sure. Maybe the Sunday. Facts. So we talking laws of attraction. I'll make sure I got it right because D-Nice hounded
Okay.
me, like seriously hounded me. And Tia, we went through a couple of points. We want to kind of get your input a little bit. D-Nice, help her out, will her in.
We can move forward actually and go through compensation and comfort of attractions. Like basically what you're attracting. Are you attracting things and dealing with it because of you're compensating for something that's not in your life? Or is it more of a comfort thing? Like you just comfortable messing with this type of guy or this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That genre of dude. I like that.
Genre. You know what? That's a tricky one. And I think you gotta like really look into yourself to figure out whether you are just complacent and you comfortable and you settling kind of, or if it's like, nah, this is like actually where I want to be, the person that I want to be with. But those are like lines that can really get blurred.
Absolutely.
Most
Because you have to
definitely. Most
learn. You
Most
gotta
definitely.
learn what you don't want
Yep.
through trial. So, I think we all compensating off of the last relationship.
Oh yeah.
You have to kind of figure out what you gonna put up with, what you're not, what works, what don't, what matches, what does. So, but you.
Do you think that's damaging though, as far as moving forward? What you thinking like that, or should you just
Well, that's the
drop it
baggage
off?
that our elders always said about bringing to your next relationship. That's
Right.
part of that baggage. You have to kind of like live, learn, and progress with it. you can't bring it into it.
Right.
So, like, you can't have a girl and be like, "Oh, see, my last girl used to do it." Like, you can't do that.
Ooh, that's that.
And that's
I
I
thought
think
like
that's
that.
definitely
That's bad.
Toxic as fuck.
that's definitely toxic and it's hard. But that's why I believe in once I'm single again, you have to work on.
She said she taking y'all. I don't know if y'all caught that.
You got to work on getting healed and releasing. So I don't believe in going from one guy to one guy to one guy and there's no break. Because if there's no break, there's no healing, there's no release, there's no reflecting. So when you say compensate, a lot of times we compensate so we won't feel. We compensate so we won't deal. We compensate so we won't really know the reality of things. And I noticed with me, after my last experience, like you said, I based my last experience on the guy, me staying because he never gave me time. He only talked on the phone, through texts. We'll see each other every now and then. We see each other at work, but we never dated. So this guy now, my thing was, oh, he better date me. Because if he don't date me, then I'm settling. So I'm really in that now. Like, he has a great job. He's amazing. Like I said, he's humble. He's all these things.
She's grandma.
But he still don't give me the time. Yeah. Like, it's not the time there, but he's different because he actually wants me. He actually says he wants these things. He puts me in my, his future. But like you said, am I settling? It looks different, but am I settling? And that's when you have to really take time off for yourself. So that's why that's not my boyfriend, that's not my man, that's not my husband. I'm single. And I think whilst I'm being single, I need to still work on some things before I can really get into something else. So that's why it's definitely, you need space. You need space. Right. And you need time, and you need to maximize your singleness.
That's the growth right there.
You said something. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like, how are you going to know what you want if you don't even know yourself? Some people, they depend on a relationship to define who they are. And it's like, sometimes you might need to take a step back and be by yourself and, learn what you like and what you want to do. Or, you know what I'm saying? A relationship is not the end all be all of life. I mean, it's great, absolutely, but, it doesn't define who you are. It doesn't make you who you are. And sometimes you do need to take that little break.
Yeah.
And then organically you'll find a person that's going to fit the the pieces to your puzzle.
I think a lot of people date without an end goal in a relationship. Like, people date just to have a boyfriend. Date just to have a girlfriend. When, in my eyes, in my opinion, dating is the process you go through to find your soulmate.
Right.
So that should always be like the goal. Like, the checklist should always have those things in it. Like, at the end, is this the chick I want to spend the rest of my life with? Like, that should be like the last check on the list.
Facts.
But a lot of people don't date like that. So it's going to be a lot of that where you don't know what you want to like, because you're not even looking at it with that lens. You're just looking at it like, oh, he cute, or she cute, or she got ass.
You better come on.
Yeah.
She got some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think the compensation comes in at. Now, the comfort part, I think people, like I said twice, you don't heal. So your next endeavor with another person is going to be with a false pretense.
You better come on.
You know what I mean? It's just something to do, because it was nothing to do.
Facts.
So that's where I think the comfort lies. It's like, he's attractive, bet.
Right.
This my headache. What? Yeah. Like, that's where that shit come from. This is my headache, but I love him. No. What?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like, he blacked my eye last week, but
you so stupid. But and that's that's so true, to have a piece of man that no man all, and to do all that just because you want to be loved, and really it ain't even him. It's so funny because we get mad or we love stuff, but really it's so much. It's before them. It's so deeper than that, and I believe that's what we're really looking for. When we look at the end of all, if I'm talking to James or I'm talking to Bob, I'm looking really for somebody before James and Bob. I'm looking for issues. I'm saying it like
Robert.
Robert, we can say Robert.
I was saying, because Bob better not be 30 something.
No,
Robert, and he going by Bob.
No. We're looking for people. We're looking for things inside those people that really we should have dealt with a long time ago. And that's why we keep it going. And I'm gonna say that because I have to realize that I was mad at the guy now, but really it really came because of the other guy and my dad. So his daddy issues, his past experience, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody to fulfill that spot. And and as baby,
can I ask you a question? How come women are in denial when it comes to when you bring up daddy issues?
Do you know why?
Oh, wait. I'll let she answer that. I'm gonna get back.
We are in
Yeah.
denial because, and I'm telling you the truth, we don't want to confront. And I remember that's a book called Deal With It. You won't confront what you won't. I think it's called You Won't Confront What You Won't Deal With, what you won't say. A lot of times, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of times even when we pray or when we talk to people, we say stuff around it, but we never give it an identity. And even, I'm not about to preach, but even God says, tell me what's really going on. What is the actual thing you're dealing with? Don't just say I'm hurt, but why am I hurt? And I'm not gonna lie, I was being unforgiving to the guy now, and I was so mad at him because he didn't have time. But really, when I looked at it, I was so mad at him because I was mad at my daddy, and I was mad at the guy before him that didn't give me time, or they made me mad and I didn't get my way. I'm mad at all of
You
that.
felt too familiar.
Yes.
Right.
And when I seen it, I'm like, I'm really mad at him. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, he didn't talk to me for almost a week and a half, and I was so mad and so angry that I really started crying. I said, God, put it on his heart to forgive me. But really, I had to forgive my dad. At the end of it, I really had to forgive my dad. And I'm still in the healing process. But
I think
however,
the
whatever.
situation is really deeper than how women look at it. You know, they put that on males as not having
Ain't got
fathers, so
nothing.
sometimes we wild and stuff like that. But
Well, daddy knew.
yeah,
Right.
but you know, that's what I'm saying. It's not true though.
It's going to affect everybody
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah,
I'm a thug.
But I think a lot of the times, like with the daddy issues, some people don't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could take a friend or like a therapist, or even in your relationship, like, you know, I think you still need to heal from, you know,
Yeah.
the hurt from a parent,
Yeah.
or not even that, because sometimes it could be mom.
Yeah.
And that's not,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
You better come on. Yeah.
Sometimes you dudes, not y'all two particularly, but y'all be looking for a second mama.
Mhm.
Y'all don't be wanting a relationship.
Yep.
Y'all be wanting a whole nother mom. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just,
Yo.
but just to
That's
bring
so
it back
good. That's
around,
good. You
I think it
better
takes,
come on.
it can take, you know, a talk with a therapist, like I was saying, a friend, you know what I'm saying? Even, or just trying to reflect on things for yourself. Like, what's making all this, you know, these issues in my
Yeah.
relationship?
Yeah.
You know, it could be a parent, but sometimes it's not like right in front of you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It might take
Yep.
an event, or
Mhm.
maybe watching something on TV, or, you know what I'm saying, a conversation that will spark, you know,
Yep.
the idea, like, oh, okay, I need to deal with this.
Yes. That's so good. That's
because
so
I
good.
know how heavy it is as a male. You know, not having a father and stuff like that. We could kind of cover it up. Yeah, no, we can cover it up because we're not gonna be
Y'all crazy.
like our fathers and stuff like that. But deep down inside, it is an issue. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's for myself personally. You know, I'm not mad at my father or anything like that, but I do have an issue. But you know what I mean? I don't.
It's trauma.
That's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
and that's your first foundation.
Right.
That's
So
the first foundation.
Yeah, and it's like I'm good and I'm moving and doing my thing, but deep down in the back, you know, it's there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, why am I thinking about this shit? Like, yeah, it's a whole nother. I need
Yeah, it's
therapy.
just bothering.
I need,
Yeah, it could
I
be.
need
I mean, it
that.
don't have to be therapy,
No.
but you get a journal, like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah.
You
Get a
don't even have
bottle.
to talk to somebody.
a bottle.
A bottle and a
Nah,
journal.
Right,
shit,
no,
I
for real.
had to say something negative. There was too much positivity going on. Just get a bottle, fam. You know what I'm
Sometimes you
saying?
just gotta get that out. You
Yeah,
get that
you
off.
do.
Yeah, some hands just
Yes.
cry. Yeah,
Yeah.
last time you
Oh
cried,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, I went to church. What was that? 2 weeks ago, and I cried
Word.
instantly. As soon as the lady
That shit
started
is healing,
singing,
bro.
It was like
don't
I
cry,
couldn't turn
but
it
I heard,
off
like-
or nothing. I was like, damn, what is this?
Yeah, I heard niggas gotta cry, bro. Make sure
Yeah.
you cry.
Oh,
dog.
I do. I did the last time I went to church.
You heard?
I don't cry. I literally don't cry, bro.
Was you feeling something in your spirit, like the word, or just being there?
Just being there and just me just actually digging into my head and situations that I've been in and what I'm going
connected.
through.
It
It's just
connected.
everything just
Yeah.
overwhelmed me. It felt like I was just letting it all out. That's what it felt like. It was just coming out of me. That's what it felt like. It was a little boy. It was a little boy next to me. He was like,
Oh,
Shut up.
but
my
that's the thing
chin
they
and
say.
shit was moving. I couldn't stop it.
They
I
say
was
give
like,
it all to God. So
Yeah.
that's probably what you was doing in that
Yeah.
moment. Like, you know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just let it out.
You should have stood in the aisle.
Yeah, like, floated all the way to the front.
Yes.
You gotta be
Person's
crazy.
like, if y'all get this
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Somebody hold it down.
Start hopping like, take it.
Right.
Stop
It depends on
playing.
what church you go to.
great.
Some churches, they'll be like, okay, you know, get that off.
Somebody behind you like,
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, we stopped playing in church. But nah, but I read and heard that like crying is like one of the most healing things you can do because you let the pain
That
exist.
shit feel good.
Yeah.
I just go to the gym.
that shit feel good. I'm gonna keep it real. Like after crying, that shit, you be like, damn.
The weight was lifted.
Yeah, like the
yeah.
head feel lighter and everything.
Hey, you got
like,
an ugly cry? Like,
Nah.
I probably got a crazy.
I got a bad
ugly
chin
cry.
move and like my.
You do that crack shit, like grinding your teeth.
Oh, what are those? The hip.
Yeah,
The hip.
if you
The
can't,
hip.
Yeah. That one.
You ain't got
your
no
nose
words.
start running.
No words.
Your nose all dripping and shit.
Cry too.
I don't know. I think I have like a multiple. I probably the
You don't cry
uglies.
neither,
No, I do.
It's levels. It's
You know what I'm
levels.
saying? The hard body around us.
Hard
You be like,
body.
what up, y'all?
But nah.
Better believe
You know, like when I get cries off is if I'm watching something, like something on Lifetime or
Oh,
you
girl.
know, I don't know. That's when I like get into my cry bag.
Hey, the older I got,
Oh,
I
this is
started
so cute.
like
Uh-huh.
emotional scenes in movies. I used to laugh at them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they cry crazy ugly. Or like somebody in the theater be crying, I'd be like, yo. But the older I got, when I see stuff that's like hella emotional, for some reason I put my life in it, and I'll be like,
Right.
Wow.
why am I doing this?
I get
Like,
it.
yeah, I'll be like, what if it was somebody you love that? I'll be like, yo, why am I? I'll be like, Tony's like, why are you doing? Watch
Yeah.
the movie.
Right,
Like,
right.
what are you doing?
Stupid.
But yeah, I don't laugh no more. Now I just be looking like, damn, that's
cold.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, for real.
that's crazy how you grow to do shit like that. But I'm glad you shared that with us, big dog.
That's
Y'all
good.
my family.
That's good. You're free.
Shit is real over here.
All right, back to this basic.
Please. Please, get me out of here.
So, I asked them earlier, and you here now. What is your genre of male that you attract that you know is not good for you?
That I attract.
Yeah. Like, you know that one type of guy that always trying to talk to you, you be like, I don't even, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
you
the
know,
nigga selling DVDs, always trying to talk to me. Everywhere I go, the nigga selling DVDs, find me.
you know, I get the I'm a reformed player type.
Oh, like, I turn my card in, but
Yeah,
then you just want to get you.
I'm always like the first of their whenever they want to get their shit
Transition.
together. I don't know. I definitely
What's
have
wrong
like
with
a
them?
couple of those. There's nothing wrong with them, but it's just
30-day
like that's
free
the
trial to the membership
Yeah,
of not
like,
cheating. Yeah,
carry
nah.
your ass. Yeah, but I get a lot of the I used to be a player,
They tell you.
have a lot of But that's the thing like
That's the
Honesty.
game.
It's
yeah,
honesty.
they
It's
think,
honesty.
if I just which is actually, I do respect that. Like, tell the truth, get it out in the beginning, but it's just not for me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it might work for somebody else. It's just not for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. It might work. It might not. I've been
Right.
there.
I've been told, like you got a lot of hoes. I'd be like, thank you.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Thank
Like,
you.
what do I say to that?
most definitely.
You ever got? We got two women here. I'm gonna ask them if ever have a female ever told you, I'm gonna need you to vibrate your shit.
I'm sorry.
Female ever told you like you too much?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Okay. What does that mean?
It could be a multiple. I mean, too much what?
Yeah, I was gonna say
They don't never go into
you too
detail. It's
much.
like you too much. I just be like,
Maybe it's just
Is it
like
extra?
too
it's
much.
like-
What?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't.
Yeah, I ain't never used that.
Small talk. That's what it sounds like. You just too much. Like what?
I don't know. I think when I use that, I don't even know when I use that in a sentence. I don't even know. Like, they're too much. I don't know. I think sometimes when somebody overly say something to me or overly compliment me, I think that's when I usually say it. Like, you're just doing too much.
Right. It sounds
Oh,
like
he's
they
doing
kinda-
too much.
You're just doing too much.
Yeah, it sounds like they kind of over whatever
Yep.
you've been giving them. Like
Yeah.
your attitude could be too much.
I don't even
The
know.
way you act, the way you talk, the way you.
And they told you just too much.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then
it always start with you look like you got a lot of bitches or female.
If
And
y'all
I'd
had
be
a
looking like,
conversation
what?
or what?
And then, and then that leads to, nah, you just like you too much.
And now I know. Thank you for saying that. It's because I'm gonna say this because I've said that before. People where I
I
work
use
with.
it. That's why I'm asking.
You know when I say that? It's when somebody fine as, I must be honest, when somebody fine as hell, and just like she said, I don't know how to try to say it, but I say it because somebody fine as hell. And if you, like you
You
too
look
much.
like too many people want you.
Yeah, too many people want you. Like, it's cool. I'm cool. That's a headache. It's like that. You too
Yeah.
fine. You got everything together. And the one thing I've noticed, I've said a lot to people, you're not about to have me looking stupid. As in, I'm going to tell you what I
Like
think you
a
look
lot of
like.
work,
You a lot of
maybe.
work. Yeah.
It all makes
You would
sense.
have me looking
'Cause
crazy.
Every time I would ask, like, what does that mean? They would not.
That's what it
Go
is.
into detail.
And I'd just be like, I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
too much. How can I be?
Have her looking
How can I
crazy
be
and looking
less?
stupid. Yeah.
Like, no, but yeah, I really want to know that.
Yeah.
We don't be knowing what we want sometimes.
No.
We think we know. But
Girl.
A lot of people don't know what they want.
No.
Yeah.
You have an idea of what you think you might like,
Right.
and that's like your carrot in front of you. So, in quest for that carrot, you're gonna go through all the shit that you
Yep.
don't like. Okay, I like this, but I don't like these things, and he got these things, but I don't like the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You gotta figure out what you what's gonna be the give and take, because you're never gonna find 100% of what
Nope.
you think you're looking for, and you never gonna
You
be
might.
that for.
You might find something.
No.
No, listen to this. You might find everything you wanted, and then learn that that's not what you wanted from the gate.
Oh, that could be that.
See what I'm saying? So you can find the perfect dude and be like, yo, he checked everything off, and still not be happy. He'd be like, I thought I wanted that. I don't want that. I want more.
Right.
And he doesn't have more. So now the list changed. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's possible. And I think that's how we end up finding the people that mesh well with you. You got to date around. And people don't date with.
I'm glad you
Fans.
said that, because I was having a conversation with somebody a couple days ago about a friend of mine who's dating right now, and it was like, why is this person always dating people? Like, how come they can't never just find one person and stick around? I'm like, but my whole thing, I think that you have to date
To get
multiple people sometimes. Like, not saying go out and just, wild out and be unsafe and all this other stuff, but how you gonna find what you want if you don't date around? It's like a buffet. Like, you gotta try different things. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that buffet for her. I like that for her.
You like that trying different things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but I agree with you on that too. It's just that I don't think enough people in society deem that to be true.
dating often.
Yes. Or multiple. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
why
gonna
do
say
we-
multiple because in certain aspects, I feel like you can date more than one person at the same time. In certain aspects.
Exactly.
Like everything has to be early. Like just because I met Amy 2 weeks ago don't mean that I can't talk to Sarah. You know what I'm saying? Like Amy might be full of shit. I just ain't got to it yet. So, until we get to that stage where it's like, okay, this is where it's gonna get exclusive, then I have to stop talking to Sarah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're supposed to do stuff like that. You're not supposed to keep putting all your eggs in one basket at a time. Like you putting too much on yourself.
Yeah.
Like you setting the bar very high for yourself every time.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. I've been there.
Yeah.
I get that. That's for real.
We look
I
at
hate it.
we kind of use that analogy like with everything else, but when it comes to dating, it's like, no, you're supposed to just date one person and one person
Girl, that's
only.
me.
But they say
Mm-hmm.
cast your rod in several ponds. If you fail, get up and try again. It's all type of different sayings and like
That can
Right.
apply.
yeah, but it's like when it comes to dating, it's like no, you
Nope.
date one person. That's
And
it.
that's me, and I think I'm so tired of it, and it's so funny because now that I'm in the position to want to date around, it feel like it ain't happening. I get dudes that want my Instagram
You're
instead of my number.
single
I
until
don't have
you're
time.
married.
And baby, let me tell you something. I bet you I know that. I love that you said that because that's a reminder for me. I'm really single until I'm married, and it is what it is. As much as he look like potential right now, I still have to put that in my head. My head, because I need to know that. But like I said, I want to date. I just be telling myself I want to date, but it just feel like I said, I'm getting dudes that just want to be in my DM or just want to Instagram. I don't want to do that. I actually want to go out. Please
You
take
know
me
what's
out.
crazy? How you find something when you don't look?
Yeah.
That's weird. I never understood that type of weird shit. Like, as soon as you stop looking, like, you know what, fuck it. Then you be like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where the fuck were you a month ago? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm here all the time. Lying.
Yeah.
Lying. Girl, stay with the traps.
Shut up.
That's a fact, man. That was good. I missed a little bit of it, but
You about to lie. You was just about to, that was a good
You saw me?
Yeah, you about to lie.
See, Singing in
Yeah.
my soul tonight. That's real.
Pause.
Wow.
I'm
Paul,
here.
I guess you're right. All right, man. When we come back, we got a special guest here tonight. Trebo is in the building. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk with him. We'll be back. It's the cool side. Peace.
custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Hub City Dre, man, the Hub Radio, we are on our way to Centennial High School, man, to teach, got 400 men coming together to teach all the boys in the high school how to tie a tie properly. Just kind of giving back to the city, man, just trying to get the kids, boys ready for real world.
The Hub Radio.
I put out the call. Thank you guys for answering the call. All right. What we have here simply is we're going to teach young men how to tie ties. Okay. We're going to jump in. 80% of the young men may be from foster care. Okay. So if we have 400, we're going to have about 120 of them from foster care that have never had a man in their life. Okay. Some young men may not have even had a father in their life. So this may be the very first time they have interaction with a man.
Hub City Dre, man, from the Hub Radio. We are out here at Centennial High School, man. We are about to teach these young men how to tie ties. We got a whole bunch of men coming out here to support. Sheriff Department is there, holding it down, man. Students, staff, everybody here, man. So they'll have a good time, man. Holding it down for the men.
So when you have your wedding or you're going somewhere nice, you know how to tie
The Hub Radio.
This is Clipper Girl, and you're listening to Hub Radio.
The Hub Radio.
Cleanup Man. We provide professional, affordable, dependable services from carpet cleaning and upholstery to flooring, 7 days a week, same day or by appointment. So call, text, or message 562-279-6488 for service as good as advertised.
See, the mayor's got behind you.
Yeah.
The whole city is jumping behind you, man. Like the support is there. Do you feel any pressure?
Well, of course you're gonna feel pressure, but pressure is a privilege. Because, I mean, you could do, because, like, pressure is a privilege. So, like, just imagine, because, like, pressure can also, like, give me a purpose on what I do. Because if you, like, didn't have pressure, then you wouldn't have any purpose on what you're doing. And you wouldn't be able to do or, like, succeed and do certain stuff. So
that's right. I see you, Pops. I see you.
Bars.
Bars over here.
Yo, welcome back to the cool side. We got a special guest in the building. The homie Drebo. What up, man?
What's goody, Drebo? How you been?
Everything good. I can't complain.
Thank you for coming through, brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Let's talk about it. Give us a little intro of yourself.
My name's Drebo. I'm an artist from West LA. I make like feeling music, moment music. I kind of do what I feel, and usually it translates well.
Nice. How long you been doing it?
I've been doing music seriously since like 2016, but I was like making music in like 2014, 15, kind of just one foot in, one foot out type thing.
Nice. Some of your influences that got you wanting to get in there and spitting?
Like Lupe Fiasco and a lot of like R&B, influenced by like, you know what I mean, the Kendricks and, you know what I mean, as far as relevant people now. But I grew up like on R&B a lot. So like I was like, I kicked it with my mom a lot, so I listened to what she listened to. So she would bump a lot of R&B, reggae, hip hop from time to time too. So, but mostly R&B. Even now, that's what I play.
What's your go-to R&B album right now?
Shit, probably of just any time is Music Soul Child. The album was called Music in the Magic in the Music or Music in the Magic, something like that. But that's like one of my favorite albums.
Niggas sleep on that early Lupe, boy.
Oh man, Food and Liquor is stupid.
Early Lupe and early Wiz is very slept on.
Oh yeah, early Wiz is crazy. What is it called? Rolling Papers or whatever. That shit. That's that one right there.
Right. I've been hearing rolling 60s, rolling.
Burn that
papers.
For real.
That record is one of my favorites.
All that.
Wiz got some joints.
Yeah. I like the early Wiz though more. Early Lupe.
Cushion OJ.
That was towards the middle.
That was the one that popped him, right?
Mainstream.
Yeah.
Well, no, he was popping before America.
Yeah.
He was touring overseas before he was really big.
He was doing them day-to-days too. He was on YouTube.
But that was on tour.
Yeah.
He'd be doing like a European tour or something before the mass America knew him. He was already popping overseas.
Right. So coming from West LA, what would you label your sound? Is it a name for your sound, or
I mean,
or is it West Coast?
I think I don't.
Ice Cube.
I got aspects of that,
right.
you know what I mean. But like, I think my sound is just like forever changing. You know what I mean. So it's like I try to just use all my abilities. So it's like I might sing, I might rap, I might do some shit that kind of don't sound like something I've ever done. So I just kind of do what I feel and just kind of push my boundaries and see how far I could go, see what I can make.
I can definitely hear that in your music, like how you would start spitting and then you just start busting into a melody.
Yeah.
Like don't play with
Versatile.
I'm out here a little bit.
Like you could almost be like two separate artists.
Yeah,
like,
I've thought about that before.
The real Weeknd, huh?
Right.
Because it was like, I think
Right,
back in the day, like Garth Brooks had did something, and then he like did an R&B project as
I remember
Chris
that.
Gaines, but it was hard.
What that sound like?
It's I don't know if you can find it, but I'm sure it's out there. Yeah, he had some joints on there. He sounded like a John B almost. Like, he was
changed his
hard.
look and everything.
Yeah, exactly. He changed his look. So like, one day I'll probably do something like
Right.
that on some like
that's
shit.
for real.
He turned to Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? You like that?
I'm like, this is
I think he did have like black hair.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
Garth Brooks, like what?
Yeah, it was hard though. He had some joints on there.
Right.
I'm trying to see that in my head right now.
Hey, look it up.
It's up there.
Yeah.
So
Look
Google.
that up. Oh, for
What's
sure.
kind of your like writing process as far as that goes?
Usually I let the beat inspire me. But there are times where I like have an idea, so I'm like continuously writing in my phone whenever like something, whether it's a sentence, a phrase, or something that kind of inspires me, and then I kind of double back to that when I'm getting ready to write. But usually I kind of get in the studio, throw a beat on, and kind of go from there.
Yeah.
I like to just create whatever I'm feeling in that moment.
Okay.
That sound, yeah, I like the sound of that. I'm like, I'm down there about to ask you to start spitting right now.
No, I do want to hear something.
What you say, Crystal?
I do want to hear something.
Yeah,
like I low-key want to hear something, a little verse or something.
It's crazy. Okay, so I know Drebo like for
Yeah,
years.
you talk about it. Yeah, she
So
get
his
pictures.
music and like his demeanor right now is like the same. Like you know how he is, chill, laid back. It's like his music is like it's you. It's very you. Some people like we've done interviews with artists, and it's like their in person is like not the same on the track, and I feel like you match your swag and everything matches like perfect with your music.
Appreciate that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, give me your top 5 bar spitters.
Top 5.
We don't critique this list.
Be careful.
Let me think. In no particular order, I would say Lupe on there. I would say Jadakiss on there.
Let me get
You
that.
heard that?
I would say Kendrick is on there.
This guy right here, he has a problem with Kendrick.
Oh, this guy.
Tell them the whole story. Don't just give
No.
me
I was hoping you was gonna give him. You know what I mean?
So you gonna throw it off the glass?
Off the glass. Throw me the lie, man. Cause
let him finish his list.
It's my fault.
All right. So what I say? I say Lupe, Jadakiss, Kendrick. That's a tough one.
Damn, people don't put Jada in their 5. I don't know why not.
Ooh, that's sticky.
He digging.
I know.
But even with those, like I said, with the Jadakiss shit, it's good to hear that because a lot of people don't throw him in there.
Yeah,
really,
I don't think
at
I've
all.
ever
I
heard him.
rarely hear Jada's name. I know what he do, and I give him his credit sometimes. But
yeah.
A lot of people don't throw him
I
out
guess
there.
I gotta be generic and go Pac Big for the last 2. I was trying to not be generic. You know what I mean? I was trying to grab a couple, but it's hard to throw people.
You think Pac was a lyrical dude? What do you
mean, his shit would touch people. You know what I mean? So I guess that depends on what type of lyrics are you talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you talking about, I think if your lyrics are touching people, you know what I mean, in a certain way, then you're a lyricist because you're saying the right shit.
Right.
But bars is same shit.
But I feel like that's all tied in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's how you say it.
Because I hear a lot of people really, they give him his credit, but then I'm kind of one of those person that I like Tupac, but I kind of don't see what. Don't kill me. I don't see what everybody see. I'm sorry. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Like,
I guess you gotta look at the impact.
Yeah. But you got a problem with what I said about Kendrick, and you gonna say that about Pac?
Yeah, because
you
I don't.
Played yourself just now.
No, not
keep going though.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's it on that. I don't want to keep fucking because the Tupac's gonna attack me, so I don't want no problems with that at all. But sorry. I don't want no problems with the Tupac people, man.
I did. I was gonna ask a question. So what was like that moment where you figured like I want to do this? You know.
It took like a couple of years, but I think when people like outside of my friends and family like really gravitated towards it and like told me how they felt about it and like really fucked with it, that's when I was like, okay, I really got something. You did tell me that before. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that's like the confirmation I needed in that moment. Right. But as far as like me feeling like, oh, I really enjoy doing this, was like once I stopped playing football, I was injured, you know what I mean? So I couldn't continue playing football. So then from there, I kind of started into the music. And when I couldn't play football no more, and it didn't necessarily like break me or bother me or like throw me off the bridge, that's how I knew like, all right, I'm going in the right direction because it just filled the void perfectly.
Yeah. I was gonna ask that if you wasn't rapping, what would you be doing? But
shit, I'd probably just be trying to figure it out. You know,
like
still running the
right,
restaurant,
for real.
you know what I mean, and doing most of the things I do daily, minus the music. But I think I'll just be trying to figure out. Yeah. Because I come from like an entrepreneurial background, so I kind of like just figure out how to get my own something.
Yeah.
Tell us about your entrepreneurial background.
Restaurant.
You ain't gonna sprinkle that, but go into it.
So yeah, when basically like 30 plus years ago, my parents started a restaurant in Mid-City, Natural Art, and basically that kind of is. I worked there when I was younger. All my brothers worked there. Coming up, we kind of like learned values of hard work and accountability and customer service and like all those things travel with me. So it's like coming from somebody who like saw somebody own something, you know what I mean? That kind of just sparked in me that I should try that too.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
What kind of food is?
Oh, Jamaican food. Yeah, y'all got to come by. Jamaican food.
That's all right.
It's the best Jamaican food in LA.
Right.
So
That's what I lasted so long because like LA is changing right now.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff is closing. We don't have the same restaurants. We don't no more that we used to have. Like your friends is moving away, and for them to be there that long, that's lit.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely proof in the product. You know, so like it wouldn't be there that long. If it wasn't good, you know.
Right.
So, and shout out to my pops, you know what I mean? He would keep the wheel spinning, so.
I've never had Jamaican food, so.
Me neither.
what would you suggest? I've never
I mean, where we at, you can't go wrong with anything. But I would say, if you come first time, do like half jerk chicken, half oxtail. Then you lit, because then you just get like both.
Yeah.
You get like to try and see what it's talking about.
Oxtails in years.
Yeah, I've never had it before.
I gotta come through, man. It's on Washington and 5th between Crenshaw and Arlington.
Local.
Okay.
Yeah, you come in too. We smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, I seen it on your gram. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to grandma.
Yeah. Oh, it's at Naturalart, NATRALIART on Instagram and Facebook.
So with your music, do you plan on just pushing it all independent, or are you looking for a deal?
I'm planning on pushing it independent until like the right thing comes, you know. Just because, like we said earlier, I'm from an entrepreneurial background, so for me, it's like I know I can do it myself, so I'm gonna do it myself until somebody puts an offer that makes sense for me to bring them in on it.
A partnership.
That makes sense. Yep.
Because right now the independent game is winning. People winning off of it.
Yeah,
not many.
Not many.
I think Eric B.
platform. There's a lot of people you think independent and they not.
That ain't independent.
They just trying to use the independent look to appeal, because that's the way to look like you don't have a major deal.
Right. Well, at least we in a day and age where you could just put your music out. Like you don't need a big machine behind you to get your art out there. And you know, people click it, they click it.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can get big off of just the public. You don't even need the Warner Brothers or
Right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, because like a lot of the SoundCloud rappers that blew, they don't even own their shit. They end up blowing and then taking a deal, and now they don't even own their music.
Wow.
And that's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. Like Uzi came off of SoundCloud and he don't own none of his masters.
Wow.
So your project that's out now.
Yeah.
How is that? Everybody loves Drebo.
That's a little plug.
How's that different from your previous projects?
It's different for me because I took a lot of time with it. You know what I mean? So I spent I recorded it in sections. I put out like EPs of stuff that was supposed to be on it and stuff. So for me, it's like I think it's one of my better projects and one that stands out from the other ones because of how much time I took with it. So I kind of like told a lot more stories, gave a little bit more insight about like me and what I come from and how I feel about myself.
And how long was that process in putting that together?
It was probably like, I would say like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about a year. But I was like still like dropping EPs and stuff in between, and like singles.
Was it tough putting it together? You had a lot of throwaways. Was you tight on the album?
It wasn't that many. Actually, the homie Tiny was one of the people that helped me kind of like really like figure out what songs probably could go on there. Like I sent it to him before he gave me his feedback on it. You know, I mean, one of the songs didn't make it. You know what I mean? But if it was like, it wasn't that many throwaways. But the process wasn't really hard. I kind of just controlled it myself because I got like in-house producers that I work with, 4 different guys, and you know what I mean, they hook me up with beats, and then I just go to work and engineer it all and do it.
What were some of the obstacles?
Finishing it from like the standpoint of what songs go on, what songs don't, because it was like I had a good amount of songs, and then I was like, you love them all in a sense, you know. So you're like, damn, this one could be the one, or this one could be the one, and then you end up taking it off. So hopefully they come out some point in the future.
So how do you feel about the game right now?
It's dope. I think it's dope, and I think we got a lot of attention on this side right now. So it's like, it's a good time to be making music and being from the city, because it's a lot of eyes.
Right. Yeah, I think the West Coast is coming back. Artists that we, but Tatiana is cool, but that's a good look for the West and whatever. It's a look. We got the Kendrick. That's a good look for us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it's people doing some dope stuff out here for sure.
Right. We just took the L with Nipsey, but
yeah,
I feel like right now the whole globe is like looking at us right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's gonna happen next? Like, you know what I'm saying? Musically. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think of it that way, but most definitely. So that put pressure on you to?
Nah, I mean, I don't feel like I have to feel, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be something or
Right.
feel a void or, like, you know what I mean? I just got to be me, and I think I'm a good, genuine person. So it's like, whatever I do, I'll just do me.
I don't think that's a void that's, like, seeking to be filled either.
No, not that per se. I'm just saying
just
in
period,
general,
like
yeah.
as far as like having a voice coming from out this way.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a necessity to fill that void.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? Like no, like when Pac, same thing happened with Tupac. It wasn't like people was trying to fill that footprint. You know what I'm saying? It happened organically. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, everybody just keep their course, and then there's a lot of eyes this way though. Like I said, you just gotta keep your course.
It's a good time.
You got any dream features?
Shit, Lupe, Andre 3000.
Yes.
That's probably like.
Yeah.
My goal is to get him on my first album, so I got a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? But I'm just, you know what I mean? That's like those two. If I could have them on my first album, then you know, life is made for me. That's lit.
Why you think people don't really give Andre 3000? I mean, besides, hold on. Besides,
I think the world give him his.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
No, I'm just going off my experiences. And I say if I put him on my list, people look at me funny. Like niggas, I get it, but why Andre? I'm like, listen to some of this shit. This shit fire. So I got people that
he could have went on the lyricist list.
You can't say I get it, but why?
I mean, because he got
I'm
his
saying
opinion.
whoever
I
said
can't
that,
knock
you
him
can't
for
say I
shit.
get it and then say why. Like, listen to yourself.
Yeah, he cold. He one of the coldest.
Yeah.
Just even from a standpoint of like the way he did it, you know what I mean? Like the way he was dressing and
he's very different.
Keeping your attention, like
the way he approached writing too.
Mm-hmm.
Storytelling.
He's cold. Delivery is stupid. Like
What's
he
your-
just glide over. a
But
track.
without an album, though, I think that's what the
Who didn't have album?
without Andre 3000
Yeah.
by himself.
Yeah. The Love Below.
Oh,
That one, the last
Oh,
one. Yeah, that was the
okay.
last one.
Oh, that little split when they did, yeah.
So
But it was still a
That's-
double album. I mean, like him to put a project.
No,
out.
they sold separate and they came together. There was a separate album.
Okay, besides that one.
Oh, you trying to say even after like
Yeah,
by
it's
his
like,
own
hi,
like
I'm
just
Andre
everything.
3000, no big
Yeah,
one,
no
no nothing,
nothing.
just me.
No, he has not. He has
That
not
shit
done that.
Recently too.
No.
But Dre don't do that neither though. I mean,
Big Boy.
Nobody talks about Big Boy as far as they phase.
Big Boy had
Hardly,
Big Boy is
hardly,
cold,
hardly,
too.
hardly. Big
Right.
Boy is big.
Yeah.
I love Big Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 Stacks is different. Though.
So are you looking to gear to another talk about audience?
Nah, I'm just kind of like being me, and I think like the right people gonna gravitate towards that. You know, and I mean,
That's
I just feel
organic.
like once I get the platform and really get my music
Right.
out there, I think I can appeal to a lot of different audiences just because I have a lot of different types of friends too. You know what I mean? So I think it kind of could coincide.
For our listeners that's like getting introduced to you now, what is, I would say a couple of songs, but like maybe one song that they should just probably listen to that's gonna kind of give them like the overall of what type of artist you are?
I wrote them things down. I listened to your shit. I wrote them down.
Like as far as my story, or just like the type of person I am.
I guess maybe like
Just a song.
an
that you would have
introduction
a
like
first
to you.
Like, if
Like
somebody
it-
never heard your music, what's the one song you'll suggest them listen to?
Can I get my
Grind
3?
and Shine.
You're not him.
Yeah,
Because I never heard of him.
I would say listen to Grind and Shine off my project Man in My City 3. And that kind of embodies my whole approach.
So is that
to
on
just,
SoundCloud?
like, life and shit. Yeah, it's on
Okay.
SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, all that.
Yeah, he legit. He got all his music in the right places. You know,
Right.
you gotta go to some weird secret link on a weird website you never heard of.
Because I want to hear it now that I know like everything, the question they asked you, it just sounded like you had these, first of all, these different rappers that I never thought nobody would ever talk about. Jadakiss and Andre 3000, Lupe. I ain't heard Lupe like ever. So by you even talking like that, it's like I want to hear his stuff because you just sound so versatile, like really versatile, like really. I'm like, okay, I need to hear this.
I discovered that you did music on Vine.
Oh, yeah.
I just had to bring this up real quick.
Do it for the fun.
So yeah,
Vine.
and you know Vine, if y'all
6 second
remember,
bar.
how long ago was this, right?
That was like,
it was mad long ago,
it was
but
like
and it was like a 6-second
12,
clip.
13, yeah.
And I was like, who is that? He was like, that's me. I was like, what? I didn't know you did music. Like, and it sound good. Like, I was going up for you. Because it was like, you know, a lot. We know a lot of people who do music, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't think this is probably it for you. But like, I was like really like so happy for you, like that you tapped into that.
Appreciate
so
it.
I just had to bring that up real quick. But
Appreciate that.
that's when I discovered
Vine,
you on the
man.
Vine,
That's
and you had a good following up there too.
Yeah, Vine was a good little look for me, and then it died, and then it was over. It was like back to school.
Snapchat?
You know what killed Vine?
It was Instagram made
the
videos.
videos.
Yeah.
Instagram went videos, and Vine was
and then
like
some dumbass
peace
made
out.
you double tap for sound. Remember that?
Oh right.
When Instagram did the video, then you have to double tap and you liking it on accident. Trying to get the sound on it.
Right.
Yeah,
and then Snapchat was birthed shortly after that.
Vine. Them was good days. But, I mean, I made a lot of good people on there.
So if you're talking about social media, how big is social media?
Shit, it's huge. That shit damn near rule the world right these days. The way people be doing shit. You know? But, I mean, you gotta build it and you gotta spend a lot of time on it. That's kind of one of my problems. I don't be as active anymore just because I got a lot of different things going on. But I'm starting to kind of be more on there because it's important.
Who did you write Perhaps about? Or was it because like on the subject of social media, that kind of when you it kind of reminds me of that song.
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't really about nothing specific, just like about just a general type of person who thinks that way. You know what I mean? Like it'd be people that are mad at other people because they don't have the ability to do what they do. Like I'm not gonna be mad. I can't dunk like LeBron.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like just. It's like, and that's on any scale, you know what I mean? It could be your brother, you know what I mean? So it's just like, and it's white people too. They think, you know what I mean? They generalize, so it's like, just talking to just anybody who thinking like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, and just, that's what came out in the moment. So I must have had something going on. Or somebody did so, and it tapped into me subconsciously.
Yeah.
I got a question for him. What's your favorite rap album?
My favorite rap album. That's a good one.
I'm trying to think of one right now.
So many.
Yeah.
No,
maybe a different time period.
I would go. I'm forgetting the name, but the Lupe album that had "If You Are What You Say You Are." I forgot what that shit was called.
I forgot.
It's called. It had the black cover. It was called Superstar.
And all those different lights.
Not Lasers. It was before Lasers.
Yeah, it was before Lasers. It was right after.
It was after Food and Liquor.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's the black one. They gonna be like, you're not a real Lupe fan, but shit.
But you keep it tall. Early Lupe, his mixtapes was better than the album. So that's why I don't want to be remembered.
Yeah, but see that album, man, that album had, I got my go catch it flow. Like that shit, he had some shit on there. Just the way he put it together, just the way he delivered.
That was a solid one though.
What? That's like one of the albums I could go back to and just. You know what I mean? And it's probably tied to like moments that I had in life, you know what I mean? And that's what I was bumping at the time. So it's like, it just sticks with me.
Man, that shit was banging in high school too.
The
Cool, boom.
Where was y'all at? Did you say Superstar?
No, the song. That's the name of the song on there. Yeah.
I know that's your break. I thought that was the album.
The Cool, yeah, that shit. Oh man.
That's a fact. All right, man. What's
a fact?
That's a fact.
I'm thinking of this shit. I'm like, man, that shit was straight. Damn, D-Nice, you fucking with me tonight, huh? Keep fucking with me, man. All right, man. We're gonna take a quick 30-second break, man. We'll be back in a couple of seconds. It's the Cool Side.
Hub Radio. Hub Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl KB, straight out of Inglewood. First time on Hood Jeopardy, about to smash these dudes. They not ready. Been talking trash since I got here. Going for the dub right now.
It's your boy Skrillafoya, straight out of Compton, California. About to get on this Hood Jeopardy, Hub Radio. You know what I'm saying? Get these big W's. I don't know what the other two came to do, but I came to win, they came to lose. Don't snooze. You hear it?
What it do, you already know what it is. It's your boy Juiced Up on them. I came to smash these two contestants. I mean, Drake, for real. Really gotta play this shit. You already know who gon' win, man. I came here for the W, baby, like J-Rock. Let's get it, win.
Love is a weapon, love is a cure, it's an addiction that most can't ignore. We crave it, we need it, we feel it, we feel it. When I leave them, no feelings.
Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Hub City Dre, man. The Hub Radio, we are on our way to Centennial High School, man, to teach, got 400 men coming together to teach all the boys in the high school how to tie your tie properly. Just kind of getting back to the city, man. Just trying to get the kids, boys ready for real world.
The Hub Radio.
I put out the call. Thank you guys for answering the call. All right. What we have here simply is we're going to teach young men how to tie ties. Okay. We're going to jump in. 30% of the young men may be from foster care. Okay. So if we have 400, we're going to have about 120 of them from foster care that have never had a man in their life. Okay. Some young men may not have even had a father in their life. So this may be the very first time they have interaction with a man.
Hub City Dre, man, from the Hub Radio. We are out here at Centennial High School, man. We are about to teach these young men how to tie ties. We got a whole bunch of men coming out here to support. The sheriff department is there, holding it down, man. The students, staff, everybody here, man. They'll have a good time, man. They're holding it down for the men in the city.
Yes.
How did you know that this was a need for these guys to tie ties?
Because, you know what, we know a lot of young men never knew how to tie ties, and then we're in the hip-hop generation now, so everybody's kind of wearing tennis shoes and t-shirts, and so I was like, this is a good way for us to interact. Like, we can teach how to tie a tie, so when you have your wedding, or you're going to somewhere nice, you know how to tie
The Hub Radio.
Yo, we back in the building. We got Drebo sitting in with us.
What's good?
All right, Drebo, man, this part of the show, it's called Cool Words of Advice with Tia. She's gonna go over some things. Hopefully you have some input.
All right.
Tia, I ain't mean to throw you off, but we here.
I wasn't sitting over there yet.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. Let me find my place.
Plug.
Give me all the easy questions.
Well, you know, I have some musical questions. So, what's a song that makes you sad?
Damn.
It don't have to be hip hop related, but it could be, you know, just a song that we would all know that kind of puts you down. And then I'll ask you what will make you happy too. So it's a two-part.
Are we all answering?
That's
hard.
hard.
That's
sad, but The Fugees just drumming my band.
It make you sad?
Yeah, and mainly because when I was young, I was like maybe like I was like 6, 7 or something like that, and me and my mom was driving like up like La Cienega or something, and there was like a KFC, and a fucking car had like smashed into the KFC, and it was just like this lady sitting with just blood rushing down their face on the chair outside the thing, and we driving by like as the ambulance doing whatever they doing. Every time I hear that song, I think about that situation.
So that was like a soundtrack to your life right there. Like
just that little part, just seeing that, I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. But, like, that song was playing on the radio at that time whenever, you know what I mean? So, man.
Do you have to turn that off when you hear it, or can you vibe out to it? Okay.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't love that song.
I hate that song.
But, yeah.
Okay. Well, what's the song that makes you happy or puts you in a good mood?
Clap along.
What?
Maybe put me in a good mood.
You said happy, so.
Probably Lupe Sunshine.
Damn, you like Lupe, huh?
Yeah, that's my
Y'all
name.
sleep.
Lupe got some joints in that they cold.
That's a bar of God right there, man.
Let's see. What's the best $20 you've ever spent?
Damn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The best $20.
I'm putting combos together in my head.
Yeah.
I feel like yours is food related, Big A.
I'm thinking food too. I'm just trying to think if just saying food is too big.
If that's the best $20 you ever
Sky's the
spent.
limit with a dub for food too.
Yeah, the W. You can get real
No?
fat off of the $20.
Yeah, I'm gonna say food. That's a hard one though.
Okay. If you had to give a TED Talk tomorrow, what would it be about?
Me.
That's it?
Because I only got a day to prepare, and I know me well. So
entrepreneurship.
What's the lesson
that's
you
all
would try
tied
to?
into who I am.
That's
so
true.
that's part of me. So I'm gonna just go talk
play
about
with
my
you.
story.
Little entrepreneurial background. All right, I got a couple more, and then we're gonna get into the advice. Let's see. What could you do today that you couldn't do a year ago?
That's a good one.
Well, see, you was
I'm trying
working
to
on the
figure that
album a
answer.
year ago, and now the year later it's here. It's your baby.
But what you mean, like, what could I do, like, ability-wise, right?
It could be anything. Is there something ability-wise that you couldn't get off?
I'm just thinking.
You smoking weed today? No, I'm just messing with you.
For sure.
Look, let me ask you some. Okay, so we'll skip that one. This is the last one, then I'm gonna leave you alone. What's like something that's real high on your like bucket list? Like you haven't done it yet, but it's up there, and you want to do it. You want to accomplish it.
I wanna own some property in Jamaica.
In Jamaica.
Yeah.
Nice.
One day.
Storefront or
Nah,
house.
like a house thing, like on the beach type deal.
Yeah. Is that like a hard task or?
Well, I mean, my parents are from there, so I know people that still live there.
You got
so
some
it's
help.
Like my mom
Yeah.
got a bank account out there, like so. I think I'm tied in enough to be able to do that. I just gotta like.
Is
do
it
the paperwork.
expensive or?
I mean, the U.S. dollar stretch over there, but I'm sure it will be expensive because you gotta build it.
Right. Okay, I did have another question about one of your songs that I do like. Well, it's actually you featured on Organic Pimpin'.
Oh yeah.
That's my joint
the
right
jam
there.
right there.
Like as soon as I get in the
People
car,
sleep on that. Hopefully by
that's-
summer it can catch on.
yeah. Well, okay, so on Spotify they have like playlists.
Yeah.
And I think I was listening to like the West Coast playlist.
Oh yeah, the Cali Fire.
And that song came on, second verse.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm like, I know this dude. Like, let me look at the thing. I'm like, oh, it's Drebo on this song. Like, so I had to start all over again. I probably played it like 5 times the first time I heard it because I like the sample on it, which is Funktified by the Brat. So you know that's a hard song, but they did their shit on that one.
Larry June.
But yeah, that's a really good song. What made you put the Get Out My Bed? You Might Be the Feds, Angela Valdez.
Just because I was watching Power around that time. You know what I mean? So I just threw that in there.
I like, do you really be thinking like?
I mean, sometimes, you know, back in the day, I'm out the game, but you know, you never know.
Back in the day.
I'm sure it happens out here.
Your jersey is up in the rafters?
Oh, yeah, it's over.
All right, I heard that. So I did have some advice questions. Let's see how many we can get into. Probably just one today, but all right. So this one is asking us, am I trash? I've been hanging out with my female coworker a few times a week now. We go to bars, Taco Tuesday, and some concerts and other events. We're kind of developing a cool relationship. Recently, I was invited to her house for a drink. We drinking, vibing, etc. And in walks her boyfriend. He was super fine, but I'm not usually the type of person to lust on somebody else's man. Fast forward a few weeks later, I get a message on Instagram, and it's him. He DMs me, telling me how much he was digging me that night and if I would like to go out to dinner with him. I declined. However, I wanted to say yes. Hi, Key. My question is, am I wrong for wanting to say yes even though I did say no? And should I tell my coworker that her boyfriend was in my DMs? Y'all got anything? Or y'all want me to go?
Drebo. Let's start with Drebo.
That's all.
Drebo.
That's what I got for that. Do the right thing. She knows the right thing is.
Right. Well, I've been in that something like a similar situation, and but yeah, he was kind of fine. Yeah, like dang. But I don't think that you're wrong for wanting to say
You
yes.
just said what you did. So
Well, I did.
Yeah, you just say you was in a situation and you moved on.
Nah,
What happened?
I didn't do that shit because
Who
I'm scared
DM'd
of
who?
karma and stuff like that. But
Who DM'd who?
he DM'd me.
And what you say?
I was like, nah, nigga, you tripping. And then I told my friend, like, here's your nigga in my DM.
But the yes was on your mind too.
Right. And then she ended up like staying with the dude, so that was even more awkward.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got that off your chest. Like, I think that's the main part.
But
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think you trash for thinking that because I mean, yeah,
Cause he don't
Especially
even
if
know
y'all
how
close
close
friends.
they are.
He's
He don't
close
know.
friends?
He wouldn't even know.
I don't think that you're trash for. You can't help what you think sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it depends on what your actions are.
Mm-hmm.
If you was to, go through with it, then that says something else about you.
Yep.
Yeah, you a little sprinkle of trash for thinking that he was attractive, even though you know that show. But you not like.
Well, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
No, you ain't wrong for saying.
Okay, I take that back.
He the foolie.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be thinking about like, that's the own girl, dude.
Right.
Well, shit, they only co-workers, so technically she.
Yeah. Co-workers and
but you know,
friends
that
is
is true.
different.
But you know, I feel like once I kind of like have conversations with somebody at work, especially some good ones, that's just me. I'm cool. I'm like so cool.
What you mean?
I'm cool. I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't go for it. Like even if it's coworkers, I wouldn't.
Oh
go for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying, as far as loyalty go though, that's not your friend.
And that's.
I'm just saying, it's not your friend. So, that energy may not be reciprocated.
And yeah, that's a whole other story. Because somebody had actually talked to a guy. Well, he talked to me at one point. This was at Swissport. He thought, no, for real, it was like a long time ago. He was cool with me. I guess I liked him somehow. Anyway, he wound up going with my friend, and she wound up getting pregnant by him. The baby's like now, the girl's like 9 years old. And my friend literally just called me like a week ago apologizing. I don't know, I guess I was on some forgiveness thing. She wound up calling me. She said, I really think I need to apologize to you because I feel like after you kind of liked him and I went with him and I had a baby by him, I feel like that's what made us separate. And I kind of was like, oh, really? Like, really?
Right.
Really, that's not it. But
It
if that's,
wasn't on
if
your
that's what
radar.
got put on your heart to think that that's
Right.
what you want, it is what it is. But yeah. And she was at that point was a coworker, but he was a cool person.
She
so,
had to get that off her chest.
yeah, she did.
Y'all ever been in any crazy situations like that? Like where either one of your homeboys, girl, try something a little like on the slick, on the slide?
I don't.
In high
That's
school.
what I was thinking. High school.
I'm thinking like
as a adult.
I think somebody like one of the homies girl tried to get me after they broke up, but that was still I'm cool on that.
Right.
Look at you being all stand up guy.
Nah, it's just you feel me? Some things is out of bounds.
Right. Oh, Big A, I know you got something for us.
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Are you sure?
No, I mean it. Not like that. Not in that situation.
No.
Nah. I'm a good guy.
Would y'all tell the friend like, yo, bitch?
Yeah, that I for sure. I tell the homie if that ever happened, I tell her like, man, your girl living foul. I keep it real and tell him that. I give him that. He deserved that.
Right.
He deserved that.
What if the dude don't want to hang out with you no more? He want to be friends with you no more.
Sometimes that usually happen though. That usually happens. Like I said, not in that situation, but yeah, stay away from that one.
Yo.
But it's been situations where it's like I was the before the homie or something like that. I done been in those where that shit is bad actually. Like that
So wait,
fuck up the
so
friendship.
You messed with her first, and then she got with one of the.
And then I messed with her first, and then the homie got serious.
Oh.
So once he got serious, then the emotions came into play. Cause now he thinking like, oh, I remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's ugly. That's ugly. That's probably as ugly as it got. Yeah. Oof. Was that deep?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this, but I will say,
I'm gonna plead the fifth, but
right.
No, what he said. No, what I'm gonna say is, I don't think that you should tell the homie if it's like, nah. I don't think that's smart. I wouldn't do that. I act like it didn't happen.
Nah, I would, because females down. I ain't trying to jump on females, but females downplay shit or change shit around. And it's like
Right. So by you bringing it to him, who you think he gonna believe when she flip it?
But I'm gonna give him
So don't even say
everything. I'm gonna
nothing.
give him the combo. I'm gonna give him everything, man. Because I don't
You
want
a
to.
screenshot. Oh yeah. So you was gonna rap regardless.
If it's my nigga girl and it's like my nigga out here, this isn't me. This is
What if it don't
my
happen
boy.
on social? What if it happen in person? You don't have nothing to give them.
I would give it. I would still tell
No,
him. Well, I
you
mean,
don't
in
have
that
nothing
case,
to give
all
him.
I got is my voice.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's a messy situation waiting to happen by bringing it to him. I like it never happened.
I don't know. Just me, that'd be something that's kind of tough with me sitting on. Like, I couldn't sit on it too long. It'd eat at me.
Really? But if your homie live foul and he's serious with her, that won't eat at you neither.
That dude,
crazy.
that
That's
dude.
crazy. That's
but
crazy.
I done been, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy
done-
how you just differentiate
Yeah,
that though. But
because he living foul, so it's like, you know what I mean?
You gonna say that's
but
his
if he's straight
relationship, right?
narrow and then it happened, then I gotta say something. But he living foul. I still tell him, but I obviously it ain't gonna fuck him up, cause he living foul anyway. So
No, I'm talking about if he out here living and you don't know what she doing. That's not gonna weigh on you.
it's going the whole thing gonna just weigh on me, just period, man. You been fucking with me all night, man.
I know how niggas think, bro. So it is what it is. But no, I wouldn't say nothing because that's good. You might end up starting a fire. Because apparently, if she came to you, she ain't gonna say nothing. So if nobody say nothing, it just didn't happen.
Because
but if you go to him, now she gonna flip it and be like, "Nah, that was him trying to talk with. Now it's your word against hers."
Right. But then it's the what ifs if he so happened to stumble on this conversation and he come at you like.
That's what I'm saying. If it don't happen on social
yeah.
media, there's no record. If it happened in person, like y'all could be at a bar and she get lit and push up on you, it's your word against hers. So now you really have no leverage.
That's sticky, though.
That's home. You just, if y'all came up, Sandlot maybe, but if y'all just homies, you end up getting catching a fade over some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if it's a DM, then okay, now you got it. Like I got it. It's right here. But if it's in person, you don't have nothing documented. I I wouldn't say nothing. I'd just be like, shit. I tell my girl like, yo,
just do this. Just do the right thing.
What would be the right thing though?
Yeah, whatever you feel like the right thing is. Because them situations got so many variables.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm saying.
It depends on the person in the situation and how they feel about it. You know what I mean? But
I actually grew up with some dudes that they we all went to middle school, high school together, all that, and about 6-7 years later, some shit like that happened. And they don't even talk because it was his word against the homie wife word.
See that?
When we all know it was her, but he went back and tried to tell him. That's why I said I wouldn't
didn't want
do
to
it.
believe it.
Nope.
You're not gonna take your homie word over your wife. Just think about that right there. The symbolism of that. You don't believe the homie over your wife. So yeah, so it's like
that's a hard.
But your heart know at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But sometimes it's true. Your heart will know. But when you not around, like niggas who work and stuff like that, out of sight, out of mind type shit, you wouldn't know what to believe.
Yep.
So, but they don't even speak. Thankfully, they didn't fight, but they don't speak to this day, man.
Tried to. That's on her. I was like, she ain't never tried to.
And then they end up getting divorced over some separate shit. So it was like he looked at the crib like, no, you lost a friendship over some shit that you could have just been like, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah. And then they, you know what I'm saying? But that's but a DM or something like that, I probably hold on to it. And if some shit come out, I'd be like, look, bro, like,
Trump card.
Or some shit like she do something else and he called me suspect, and I'd be like, yeah, man, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but look, he does, just leave her alone, type shit, But I don't feel like it's our job to kind of dictate the trajectory of somebody's relationship via that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot of variables.
For sure. Well, thank y'all for the little cool words of advice with your girl Miss Tia. Please believe her.
Drevo, man. So what's next, man?
More music. A lot more music. I've been working on a lot of music, so just getting ready to put that out, getting ready to pick which ones I'm doing videos for, and just trying to make some noise this summer and really get some people's attention.
So album coming? That's another album?
I mean, I don't consider it an album unless I got a big push behind it. So I just do a lot of projects. So I got projects coming with different producers that I work with. I got one coming with my boy Andy Ray, who did a lot of stuff on Man of My City 3. And then I also got a project coming with Loaded Great. And so just working on those, trying to get it together. Probably got one coming with Grammy season also.
And that Andre 3000?
Yeah, I got some work to do. I gotta figure it out. Hey man, I know how to network. I'm gonna figure it out.
That's a fact.
Right. Start adding them on Twitter.
Right.
Oh, it ain't gonna. For me,
sometimes it work.
I mean, it might happen soon. You never know. Life can change quick, but I'm not even thinking about that for tomorrow. I'm just trying to just get better. Just focus on the craft.
You are way too humble for me.
Why?
I don't know. I want you to be like, man, y'all better be playing my stuff. It's the shit.
Y'all
you
should.
Just so chill. But it actually, your music is actually really good too.
If you listen, it's gonna speak for itself. And I just believe in fate. It just feels right. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I believe in the person I am, and I just think it's all gonna fall into play.
For sure.
Because that album is good. I liked it, bro.
Appreciate it.
I liked it.
I had a question as far as features. How do you pick who you feature with? Because it seemed like you kind of, not say feature, I guess the people that you feature with, you know them personally. Yeah. So it's not like you just.
Yeah, I got that's really because it happens organically. You know what I mean? I'm not really making a lot of records to send to people for features. I just kind of work with the people I'm cool with and the people who I know appreciate my talent, and just we cook, and what comes out comes out.
Right.
Good ass answer right there.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That's a damn sure he was ready.
That's the truth, man.
That's a fact.
Calm, cool, collected,
That's what I'm saying. I'm ready to ask you for some bars, man.
No, I'm telling you, I want to hear something.
Just ask him.
Need
Shit,
something
play some
sing
shit.
or something, right? To put him on.
It's like, you know, can I?
Just ask him.
Can I get some bars, man? No bars. No bars. His man said no bars. A quick snivel.
Y'all got a place.
I did want to ask. Okay, so I see you wearing the homies.
Oh yeah.
Are you still doing the merchandise? Or
Yeah. So I took a little break. You feel me? My bad, people. Took a little break just kind of to reconfigure the way I was doing it. You know what I mean? Because I'm a one-man band, so. I'm trying not to stretch myself thin and use like the most efficient ways, you know what I mean, to get stuff out there. So getting ready to roll the site out. It's coming soon, you feel me? Make sure y'all go put y'all emails, get a little discount and shit. I got y'all.
Promo code Big A.
Promo, that's a fact. How you feel about your support? Do you think you're getting the support you need, or?
Yeah, from the people that are paying attention, you know what I mean? Like, I think I have a good base of people that really fuck with me and like really believe, you know what I mean, and where I think I'm headed and what I think I can do. And I think they tap into that, you know what I mean, they let me know, they share it. I think they really listen, so I appreciate the support I get, and it's just going to continue to grow.
All right, because I hate seeing good artists that just don't get the proper support they need, dude. That sucks. Yeah, I hate seeing that, man.
And I mean, it's probably, as an artist, you probably gonna always have them times where you feel that way, but that may not necessarily be the case if you just like change the way you're looking at it.
I know, even me being, you know, fans of my boys, is like, I know I'm.
Damn, that's a good one. Probably Organic Pimpin' for real. I love that song. Yeah, probably. I think that's one that could go up in the club.
Yeah, for sure.
Just gotta be mixed in, right?
You don't think it's mixed right?
No, like
mixed in with the
DJ, yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Whatever
Okay.
comes in front of it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like whatever comes in front of it, it gotta be
right.
A smooth transition.
Okay.
But I think it'll go up.
What's your opinion on radio right now?
I don't really listen to too much radio, to be honest. But like, I think it's good, like, that you guys have platforms like this to kind of bring up-and-coming artists and people on their grind and just give them a voice and allow them to speak. So I think it's, like, important to have, and I think it's good because there is a group of people who still look to this for information.
Right.
Word.
Sure, because like I said, I mean, on the radio, you know, they play the same shit over, and I'm like, dude, I know it's artists that's trying to get, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but you already know that's a part of the system.
Yeah,
so that's like, they pay
the label pay for spins.
Oh,
right.
God,
I was gonna ask, do you feel like there's some people that's just like industry plants that it's like, how did they get popular out of nowhere, or like how did your song get up on the radio so fast? And I'm like, it's not that good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know necessarily. That's like a tricky thing because it's like they had to have put in some sort of work before they even got the opportunity to be this mysterious plug, you know. So I kind of like, I don't really know about that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just
they gotta cross somebody's desk first,
and they gotta be good, like to an extent, like, you know what I mean? Like they had to have showed somebody something who was like, oh yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's putting out a lot of songs, because it might be some cat on SoundCloud with 100 songs, but don't nobody know about him till you make that one, that pop, and then nobody go back. Some people do, his real fans, you know what I mean? But most people not going back to those 100, so they just think he got one song. So it's kind of like tricky, you know what I mean?
Right.
Any upcoming shows or anything like that going?
Right now I'm working on getting something together, but I just been focused on the music. I'm trying to get something for summer though. I want to go back up to the Bay and do a show. I want to get one out here too, so working on putting that together, but mainly just recording and just making a bunch of dope ass music just to kind of flood people with.
The state of bars, is it on the uprise or we not respecting it?
I mean, I feel like it's always held to like a certain level, and when it comes across, like when somebody who really got them go crazy, like they get their just due. But I think like just music in general is kind of getting back to more like people saying something. So I think that's just only gonna grow.
Yeah, see, that's something that I wish could happen fast. Just how this microwave shit just came in so fast. I wish bars, you know, even we got our.
That shouldn't have come in fast. That
What,
shit coming since Soulja Boy. Like
But since Soulja Boy, that shit just been
compiling over time. Like Soulja opened the door for a lot of shit to come in. And then they just,
You watched the way the spitters.
Nah, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, you know, he birthed a lot of shit.
Just bring bars back, man.
I feel like it's there though. You just
Gotta find it.
Yeah, it's not. Like,
It's not popular.
They're not going. But I mean, how's it really? I mean, besides when it first started, was bars ever really like #1 records? All bars.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like.
It was a time period.
But it's relative on what are bars to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I could say a bar about life, and that shit's as hard as a bar, a metaphor about fucking anything else. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? It's just like how you judge it. That's why that shit's like tricky.
Yeah. That's cool. You got any more for Dreambo?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you be great tonight. You know,
I see
next
it. Like,
interview, next project.
See it, like, I see it bubbling and boiling. Get it off.
No, I got, you know, I'm gonna let him chill.
What's that do?
You ain't do nothing.
Oh shit, that sounds like some heat right there. So where can they find the clothing?
ShopTheHomies.com. So everything will be on ShopTheHomies.com. Instagram @ShopTheHomies. My Instagram, everybody loves Dreambo.
The food spot, cause I'm coming through.
Spot at Natural Art, NatralArt. In Mid City on Washington and 5th between Crenshaw and Arlington.
We going up there.
Yeah, going up, and this is my first time.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna take care.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Yeah, sure.
Get me right. So for sure, man.
I want to do a little show over there. You feel me? We
Right.
can do that
Okay.
too. Don't even
That'd
worry
be
about it.
lit.
Right there. We appreciate you for coming through, bro, man.
Yeah, it's all
Thank
love.
you.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you. All right, man. Appreciate y'all listening another Tuesday night, man. It's your boy Big A, the Slim Assassin with the passion.
Miss Tia, please believe her.
And D Nice with it, man. Thanks for listening.
Appreciate y'all. Tune in next Tuesday. Peace.
Alright, I'm ready. They thought my lyrics would die. They thought that I would've quit. They tried to push me aside. Too late, I'm already lit. All of my lyrics are golden. They coming straight from the soul. Life is a blessing. At times you gotta be cool, just playing your role. I started out on a journey. Man, it's a trip. I used to rhyme till 3 in the morning, get up for practice at 6. I get it top of the league. Probably why you never see me. They wanna be me, but still telling me how to be me. Please don't hit my phone unless it's with respect. When I do it, it's so easy. Don't tell me how to get the check until you get the check. Talking about love, but you don't even love yourself. Telling me how to trust, but you don't even trust yourself. How you gonna help when you can't even help yourself? Don't fix me, better off trying to fix yourself. Fix yourself. Yeah, fix yourself. Fix yourself. Yeah, fix yourself. Fix yourself. Yeah, fix yourself. We always gotta remember, man, we gotta practice what we preach. Fix yourself. You know, you can't be giving all the game in the world. And don't get that same game to yourself. Fix yourself. I was not ready. Can't be defeated. Been a winner since a fetus. Same one from the vine. Same one, Venice high. Not the homie in his bag. Now I'm about to get the bag. Same one, never change. You probably do it for fame. That shit is so lame. Running to a check. Just know I gotta get the bag. Know I gotta get the jag. Black rims, matte black. Blind shine, get paid. Gotta do it every day. Bandwagons on the train. Kick 'em off, niggas lame. It's a small team, it's a small thing, but we do it real big. Show the youth how to live, giving back what I get. Yeah, the homie been special since the day that I was born. Ain't gotta tell me where I'm headed, because I'm knowing where I'm going. Fix yourself, fix yourself, fix yourself. Yeah, fix yourself, fix yourself, fix yourself. Ace, fix yourself, fix yourself, fix yourself. Yeah, fix yourself, fix yourself, fix yourself. Ace.